would have a guest here this morning do it for us. And so if you guys would welcome to the Ambit stage one of our newest employees, Miss Kazumi Miyata.
皆さんこんにちは。はじめまして、宮田和美と申します。昨年の8月8日、アンビット10周年記念日の翌日にある特別なプロジェクトのために入社いたしました。そして今日皆さんにその特別なプロジェクトについて発表させていただきたいと思います。私の生まれ故郷であり、そして世界で第4番目に大きなエネルギー市場である日本にアンビットは進出いたします。
You want to translate for it?
So did you guys understand that?
The best, what you all couldn't see was the teleprompter trying to keep up with whatever Kazumi was saying there.
I'll tell you what, let me translate that for you. Oh, forget it. Just roll the video.
The Ambit Energy team. Circle the globe. Searching for new markets. New frontiers. Fresh opportunities. The results? Japan! To give you more details on this exciting opportunity, Chris Chambless.
Okay, so that's a big announcement. And normally, I don't have to explain them, but this one's going to take a little bit of explanation. So I brought some notes today because I don't want to forget anything. This is a pivotal moment in our history. And so I want to spend a little time. First of all, welcome to 2017. I skipped that part. I'm glad you guys are all here. We're excited about the new year, and we're excited about this opportunity. So what I wanted to do today is spend a few minutes just kind of going over it with you, so you can kind of get a feel for how big this is. We're going to have a little geography lesson, if that's okay. And I had to take some notes here myself. Japan is about the size of California, and it's got about 10 delivery areas, like what we would have, what we call in Dallas, Encore and Houston Centerpoint. So I want to go over those with you and just show you how many customers are in these different locations. The first one that we have is called Hokuriku. And Kanazawa is one of the biggest cities there. It's 2 million customers, 1.3 billion in revenue. The second one is Shikoku. And Matsuuma is one of the major cities in that market, 2.8 million customers, 2.2 billion in annual revenue. And then we have Chugoku. We all know Hiroshima, 5.2 million customers, 3.6 billion in annual revenue. Then there's Tohoku. Sendai is the biggest city in that market, 7.7 million customers, $6.7 billion in potential revenue. And then we have Kyushu, and that's got, I have to phonetically pronounce these, Fukuoka. This is the largest city in that market, 8.6 million customers, 6.9 billion in annual revenue. And then there's Chubu, and Nagaya is one of the largest cities in that market, 10.6 million customers, 9.4 billion in annual revenue. And then there's Kansai, where Osaka is located, and our newest corporate office. 13.6 million customers, 12 billion in annual revenue. And then finally, we have TEPCO with Tokyo, 29.2 million customers, 27.7 billion in annual revenue. So let's add all of that up for a minute. 80 million potential customers and 70 billion in annual revenue is the size of this opportunity. Guys, that is, we just doubled the size of our market availability here. This is a big deal. So I want to go over for a few minutes how this is going to work. We have a timeline that I want to go over quickly with you because it's going to happen in phases. We still have some boxes to check, getting our approvals done there, so this is going to be a process. We're confident that we're going to get that done in time to launch this pre-launch in March, but I want to walk you through the timeline. So on February 1st, consultants here in the U.S. are going to be able to go into Power Zone and take a test and get certified to be a consultant in Japan. And it's important that you do that for a couple reasons. One, you're not going to have anybody in your downline that goes over there and works that you get paid on unless you've done that. So that's important. But also it's important that you understand this market's a little different. There's going to be some things that work differently there. And this certification process is going to educate you on all of those things so that you understand how to do it right, the right way, so that we protect this opportunity for everyone. So that's going to happen on February 1st. The second thing that's going to happen on February 15th is everybody who has completed that certification process is going to have a new website. Your handle that you have today on your Ambit websites that you use to build your business be the same handle. You'll just have an ambitenergy.co.jp web address. There'll be a video on that site that starts talking about this opportunity so that you can begin, once you're certified, to share that with people that you know. The next key date is going to be on March 15th. If we could advance the slide, please. This is when our pre-launch is going to begin. Now, guys, this is exciting. What we're going to do is we're going to have a period from 3/15 to 5/15, 60 days, where new consultants in Japan can join our business for free. They can enroll customers that we will hold and not process until the go live. They can get promoted on those verified customers. And when we launch the business in May, they'll be able to promote and get paid for all the work that they did during the free pre-launch period. So we'll begin having business presentations starting in Osaka and Tokyo on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll be publishing those schedules so that you guys can see them and that you'll have an infrastructure that you can direct people to where they can get more information about the opportunity. And then finally, on May 15, we're going to officially launch Ambit Japan. We will, all of the activity that goes on during the pre-launch, we'll be keeping track of it. People will be able to see their progress in Power Zone. They'll see their promotions happening. When we go live on the 15th, we'll submit the orders for the customer orders that they place to the local utilities. Customers will be switched over. Income earned during that period will be calculated and paid out on that following Friday, the 19th. And so all I can tell you is there is a very thorough plan to take advantage of this marketplace. There is an extremely talented group of people back home at the corporate office that have their own space dedicated to this project, and things are moving really